to our channel.
Mi gente, corillo, lo pidieron y aquí se los traemos. He always trips out when I say something in Spanish. He never expects me to talk in Spanish.
Not at all.
Guys, honestly, before we get into all the saucy subjects that we're going to talk about today, we just want to give you guys a big thank you for all the love and support you gave us on the first video. It really motivated us for this one. And as you can see, there's been quite some upgrades.
Yes.
On our second video.
A lot of upgrades.
A lot of expensive upgrades.
You got that right.
Yeah.
We got the mics, we got the mixer, we got the coladas, we have...
The White Claws.
You got a White Claw?
Fuck yeah, I did.
You bitch. I wanted a White Claw.
I know, we can probably get us a White Claw.
No, it's okay. I'll stick to my Red Bull. Sponsorship.
TV's working now, thank God. We had to do a little switcheroo last second. But, hey, guys, we're here. I just wanted to say, me and Louis wanted to say thank you for everything you guys did for us in the first.
No, definitely huge shout out to everyone that is supporting us and subscribe. Please don't forget to subscribe. And I love all 15 comments and concerns. We'll definitely look at the camera more. And we will keep our day jobs once we get them. But we'll definitely do that. But for now, just thank you. Really, really appreciate it.
And if you guys are blind and you can't see it, I dyed my hair.
Yeah.
I was bored yesterday and
we need to find him a girlfriend to tell him not to do that.
Hey man, I can just always shave it off.
We should do that as an episode.
Oh, dude, it's coming. It's coming.
The video where you shave it off because your stepsister sucked at dyeing your hair? Yeah, we should.
Yeah, dude, she like messed up like right here. But hey, man, it's whatever. I'm getting a haircut. Gotta fix it up. And if I can't fix it up.
Actually, in the sun, I'm looking at it now. There's a lot more like blonde hairs like in the front.
Okay, guys, so probably next video I'm getting my head shaved.
No,
I'm kidding. I'm gonna rock it for a little bit and then shave it off.
Shaving your head.
No, I am, just not now.
Like today.
No.
Today.
No.
Today.
And then thanks, Eva.
Yeah,
See, I can't grow my beard. I can't grow my beard. I wanted to show her how long it grows. Cause she was like, Louis, I love your beard. Carlos, where's yours? And I was just there. I just commented. I was like, unfortunately, I can't grow one. I'll probably stop in the middle of the video and go shave.
Please don't.
I'm not gonna do that.
But yeah, I mean, thank you, Eva. This is a very wholesome beard, unlike some people's.
Motherfucker.
But yeah.
All right, there is gonna be a mix-up in today's episode. Originally we were. I Riley Reed. Originally we were gonna talk about sex, drugs, and alcohol. We're gonna focus more on alcohol and childhood stories today.
Yeah, we were gonna do the full trifecta of sex, drugs, and alcohol, but I mean, with all the Twitter stuff that's going on about accusations and
it's mainly back home.
Part 2 of the Me Too movement of women and putting guys out there. I mean, I have
Which, by the way, mad respect to everyone that's doing it. It takes
definitely.
a lot of balls to actually say what happened.
Yeah, no, of course. It's traumatizing. But at the same time, I have a couple things to say about that as well. We're going to skim that subject because that's a very...
It's a very, very delicate subject. We don't want to say the wrong thing
topic.
to like...
So we're mostly going to focus on...
the alcohol part of it.
Yeah, because we don't get sex.
It's quarantine, bro. We can't really get sex.
I mean, I get sex, but...
Yeah, Manuela doesn't count. Yeah. I mean, in your case, since you're white, Pamela Henderson. Henderson.
It's going to be mainly focused on drugs and alcohol. Like, past tense. We don't do drugs now.
I've never done drugs.
Mom, if you're watching this, I don't do drugs. Just sell it.
Nah, on my part, it's gonna be most alcohol stories. And dude, I called my mom. Well, I didn't call my mom. I texted my mom the other day, and I was like, "Hey, mom, I have an idea for a segment. Can you tell me some funny stories from your childhood?"
Oh God.
She had a lot to say, bro.
Yeah, no, I brought that up to my mom. She was like, "Where do you want me to start?" I'm like,
Dude, here's the funny thing. My mom, I only asked her for like maybe like one or two, and then every like 2 minutes, I would get a Snapchat from her,
"Oh no, my mom. I mean,
and it kept going and going and
coming
going
from like
and
a Middle
going
Eastern,
and going. Yeah.
Side of it, I don't really like. We're not supposed to drink and everything like that. No drink, no drugs, no alcohol, no sex and things of that nature. But it's like you're born in America, so you're bound to try it.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the stories and one of the only times that my mom caught me drinking was because actually it was a pretty funny story, but I got really shit-faced, like horribly shit-faced, and that was the only like time she ever caught me. Other times, I mean, I would drive drunk. Not that you have to, no drinking and driving, guys. But the only time she ever caught me, she was like, "What the fuck were you on?" And I was like, "Just pictures here and there, just blue moon."
Pictures, as in plural.
Bitch.
Sorry, my dad's calling.
Oh, you mean our sponsor?
Sponsor for today's video, Carlos Lopez. Woohoo!
You have a loud ass clap.
Yeah, that was the loudest clap. I'm sorry.
Stop that. But yeah. So we'll get more into that. What do you want our first one to be? You want to go into more of like the alcohol, and then we'll go into drugs, and then like skim sex.
I mean,
Because these days we all skimming sex. Whew.
Nah, let me start off with the childhood thing since I already started it.
Childhood.
Yeah, and those childhood funny stories.
But that's not sex, drugs, or alcohol.
Yeah, but we can jump into that.
Go, Carlos.
Yeah, okay, Louis. We
about
know
your childhood.
we know that you just want to tell everyone how shit faced you got and how it was funny and make you look cool, but it's all right.
Look cool. I am cool. Mr. Can't Grow a Beard. Hashtag Eva said it. No kidding.
How dare you? That's fucked up, man.
No, it happens.
Nah, but
It's okay.
one of the things that she told me was
you don't all have pigments like me. Go ahead, continue.
why are you playing footsies with me, bro?
It happens. I get nervous. Go.
One of the things that she told me is that apparently I went into my grandma's room.
Mm-hmm. Go. Okay, no.
So she had a
tread.
treadmill, and I bumped it all the way up to 10, and my dumbass jumped on it, and it sent me launching backwards into the mirror, and I just cracked everything, and then I just ran back to her room, jumped in bed, pretending I was sleeping. So when she comes upstairs, she goes, "What the fuck happened?" And I literally just go, "What?"
I believe it. You dumb slut.
Yeah.
Jesus. What else? What other childhood stories do you have, Carlos? Please, I would love to hear your childhood.
This
stories.
one involves alcohol.
Jesus. Drinking underage. Do not do it. Go for it.
Don't do it unless you're in Puerto Rico, I guess.
No, don't do it, period.
Dude, I was like, what, 16?
Okay.
And then we were going to this party that in Dorado it was a high school party.
Okay.
So they rented out this house by the beach. It was super nice, super chilling. And dude, I was playing beer pong, but like a lot. People who know me know that I play a lot of beer pong because I usually keep winning.
Yeah.
So winner stays on the table.
Oh, you mean except the fact that I beat you? What was it? 8-4
Wow.
2 days ago?
Yeah, when I was fucked up.
Hey, sounds like a personal problem.
All right, whatever. Point is, we ran out of beer, so we started playing with rum. So rum and cokes.
Ah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Rum and cokes. And then we ran out of that, and we started playing with sangria.
Bro, what are you, fucking 40-year-old housewife? Sangria?
Yeah, people like sangria.
Yeah, if you're 40, divorced, married, and have 7 kids, and that was like after a long day's work.
Hey, man, sangria is pretty fucking good. Shut up.
For a 40-year-old woman?
No. But the point is, I text my mom, and I'm like, "Yo, Mom, when are you coming to pick me up?" Because I wasn't driving I knew I wasn't going to drive my ass home that day. So I was being responsible. I was 16.
Okay.
So I texted my mom being responsible. I was like, "Hey, Mom, when are you coming to pick me up?" She goes,
Responsible.
Yeah, I'll pick you up in around 20 minutes. I'm like, "Okay, perfect." So by that time, I'm already done drinking. I'm drinking water, like straight. I'm trying to sober up a little bit, you know. Like, I don't want to be too shit-faced in front of my mom. to my surprise, I get a text message from my stepdad.
Oh, you told me the story.
Yeah. He's like, yo, I'm outside. And I'm like, fuck, dude. Those of you who don't know, I grew up with my mom and my stepdad, and my stepdad was the stricter parent. Stricter parent. My bad. My English is not very good looking sometimes, you know. And so I was nervous. I was like, holy shit, what the fuck is he gonna say? He's never seen me this drunk, and he's like super strict about like other things. And I just like open the door, get in the car, and he's like, hey, how was the party? I'm like, I looked at him and I go, it was good. and then I'm just back on my phone.
He turned back into a little foreign exchange student.
I was texting my friend Melvin at the time, and I was like, dude, and he goes, what, your mom pick you up? I'm like, no, Rafi did. And he goes, oh my God, you better shut the fuck up, look straight, and don't even don't think about anything, because you're gonna find
what would he have done if like he knew you were that drunk? Tell your mom?
Oh, I would have gotten like the grounding of a lifetime.
Really?
Yeah.
But your mom was okay with it, no?
My mom was okay with it to a point. Like, my mom was cool with me drinking to a point. But that day, like, that point went like far across.
Okay. This thing is fucking... Don't worry about it. Just keep talking. This is fucking annoying.
So I get home,
I feel like a midget.
and I'm like, I'm going to my room. And I just walked upstairs, and I knocked out. And then before, like, me, like fully knocking out, I hear my stepdad go to my mom, like, psst, Lisa. Está borracho.
La buchaca.
Buchaca is another thing.
I
We
know.
learned that shit yesterday.
Yeah. So my story is, I wasn't really heavy on drinking before until... What?
I was.
No. For me, it wasn't like... I would drink, but like it wouldn't like to the point where I get hammered until like I got to Miami. No. So for those who don't know, I moved here like almost 5 years ago, and I didn't have a job. It was a whole
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
When was the last time you were sober? Like on a sober run, sober for more than 2 days.
Just pandemic. Fucking pandemic. But no. So the whole ex situation and everything. So I come here, I move in with my parents, and I just decided to go out. A friend of mine who I started working with was like, hey, let's go watch this is when LeBron was still on the Heat. So he was like, let's go to Miller's. Yeah, keep copying me, bitch. Eat my ass. So he was like, let's go watch the Heat game and stuff like that. So I'm like, all right, cool. So he turned out to know the bartender at Miller's, and we started drinking.
Yo, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Who doesn't know a bartender at Miller's?
Me at that point, because he should have known. But the bartender, she was actually really cute. And we started talking to her and everything, and she started giving us... First, we started out with one pitcher of Blue Moon. I'm like, all right, one pitcher is fine. I have a high tolerance, whatever. And then the shots came. It was tequila. And then it was... what's that? Aguardiente.
Oh.
Bro, the first time I hate that thing.
No.
Fucking tastes like licorice. I hate it. So she gives us that, and then the Heat start winning.
You did
halftime.
shots de aguardiente?
Yeah, it was disgusting. So we started doing that, and then the Heat halftime
Did you throw up?
show. Huh? No, I didn't throw up. This is where it gets more complicated. So we start drinking and everything.
Join the club.
We're about, I kid you not, 3 pitchers in and about 8 shots total. So 4 each.
Yeah.
So at this point, I'm like about to take my pants off and run across the bar.
Yeah.
The Heat win or whatever, and then I'm like, all right, bye, and I get up. Once I get up, I feel it. I'm like, okay, before this gets worse, I'm gonna go home.
Yeah.
I don't remember that drive home. I get to my house, and my mom, my sister are awake. So I'm like, fuck. So then I go, I pretend to wash my hands at the sink. My mom's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna go shower. And this is me thinking I said that. So apparently I mumbled it.
No.
So then I head to the shower. This is from what I remember. I don't remember getting to the shower. All I remember is me butt naked in the shower. I lock the door, and I just stand there. For some reason, I didn't know what to do. I couldn't turn the water on. So I start screaming. This is my mom telling me this. I start screaming, Mom, I need your help. I can't turn on the shower. So she tries to open the door, and I start yelling louder, I need to shower, I need to shower. At this point, I'm like shit-faced. I don't remember anything else. My mom's telling me this story. So I'm screaming, I need to shower, I need to shower. And then I go like this. I start hitting like the walls and stuff, and she thought I fell. So she called the ambulance. So when she called the ambulance, I don't remember anything else except for the fact that they break in the door. And then, like...
You're butt-ass naked. What the fuck?
Just like, hey, party. But butt-ass naked. So they open the door for me. They tell my mom I'm, like, drunk. They, like, do the breathalyzer and everything. They realize I'm drunk. And then they leave. I think I shower. Like, I rinse off, whatever, and I sleep. And then I wake up the next morning. My mom's like, how was your night? I can't say anything because I don't remember anything. I'm like, the heat one. And she was like, yeah, we're going to have a talk. And then that whole conversation, but that was horrible.
Nights you don't remember. I have like 2 of those.
I mean, mainly most of my nights I don't remember. If I drink, I don't remember anything. Dude, that's why I'm like the designated driver now. Yeah. I'm the DDD. Designated drunk driver.
No, dude. I can't drive 45, but I can drive .08.
But yeah, that's one of the stories. There's a couple other ones, but they're more, I mean, it's mainly like me not remembering. Oh, one of the best stories ever. I start talking I start meeting new people. Like this is all me beginning to come here. Mm-hmm. Like starting my life out in Miami, you know, party city, whatever. Blah. Yeah, y'all fucking annoying. So I start meeting people at Cabo Flats in Dolphin Mall. Yeah. So I start drinking there. And that became our spot. So we started drinking.
I mean, you were working at the Hyatt there, right, at the time?
No, the Marriott.
Oh, the Marriott,
I was working at the Marriott. I was a bartender at the Marriott, and that was before we met. Yeah. And we start going to Cabos, all my coworkers.
You know what I tell people that, like, before they met me, in their stories? It's BC. Before Carlos.
I'm going to need you to open that window and just jump out.
Hey, man.
Damn! What the fuck?
Yeah, bro, I'm thirsty.
Yeah, I bet you were. Hit him up, ladies. He's thirsty. But yeah, so we go to Cabos. Long story short, we start talking to his bartenders. We become regulars over there. And so one night, it was like one of our group, like a guy in our group, it was his birthday. So the girls started giving us drinks, shots. And I get shit-faced, like bad, because it was tequila. And I can drink tequila normally, but it was just straight tequila. I haven't eaten that day. No excuses. But whatever.
It's bringing back memories.
Bro, I can taste it right now. So that
I can just picture the bouncer going,
yo, you gotta go. Cabo Flats doesn't have a bouncer.
I'm not there. I'm not talking about that night.
Oh, your night. Yeah, we're getting into that.
Oh, shit. I guess so. It's ready. Internet, hit me. Go.
Yeah, no, his night was fucked up. I just bought the car, and a little foreshadow, but I just get a car, and he throws up in my car. Anyway,
which, by the way,
what?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, whatever.
We've been through it. Okay.
Yeah. Where was I? Yeah, so we start drinking tequila. Shots, like till about 2 in the morning. They close around 2, so we stayed there till they close pretty much. So
yeah, you were last call, basically.
Yeah, we were pretty much at the last call. So then I'm like, hey guys, I'm fucked up. I gotta go home. So I drive. No one tells me no. So I drive.
Yeah, that's one thing about people here in Miami.
They don't say no.
They don't say no. Like that. You know how fucked up that is?
Like they see you can keep a conversation. This is what I noticed. Yeah, they see you keep a conversation and they're like,
oh, he can drive.
Hey, text me when you get home. Like,
yeah, that's it.
Bitch, call me an Uber. But
I've only been in the situation once. It was here, where I was leaving a place. Yeah. And I got home. I texted the person, "Hey, I'm home," and I went to bed. Yeah. But I don't remember that.
No, that's what I'm trying to get into. That's
last thing I know was eating ham at this place and asking the bar, a piece of ham, and asking the bartender for like my last drink. I was like, "Yo, let me just get a Jack and Coke."
Fucked you up.
No, I was like, "Yo, let me just get a Jack and Coke and a bottle of water." Yeah. So I grabbed that, a bottle of water or whatever. I'm like, "Hey, guys, I'm leaving." One girl went, "Oh, text me when you go home." I'm like, "Oh, bet." It was like a 15-minute drive from the place to my house.
Let me finish my story, and then you can continue, sir, because
Okay.
the story gets funny.
Okay.
Well, not funny, but like, I almost got arrested. Yeah, that's how bad
I think I've heard this before.
Yeah.
This is a good story.
So, I tell them, like, hey, this is my last drink, whatever. So I get going. And this is like the drug and alcohol mix. So I knew the girl. So she sees me fucked up. So she was like, hey, take a bump. I'm like, yeah, I might actually need it at this point. So, yes, there was drug use. I am sorry if you see this. But
I'm just going to put in subtitles. Sorry, Mom.
But so then, I take a little bump just to wake me up, and I drive. I get in my car. I had a Miata at this time, and I start driving. So the Miata needed work, just like a little foreshadow. The Miata needed a lot of work, and so I didn't know that the taillight was out. So as soon as I get out of Dolphin Mall, a cop stops me. And right now, I'm like shitting myself. So he comes. You did not just. Oh, I almost beat your ass. So the cop stops me. He comes over. He's like, license and registration, blah, blah, blah. He's like, hey, have you drinking tonight? I'm like, hey, just like, I was in my uniform still. So I'm like, hey, I had one beer. I was out with a couple friends, and I work at the Marriott. So here's my ID, blah, 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 blah. He's like, all right. Just want to let you know your taillight's out. I'm like, okay. And like, I was honest with him. He was a chill guy. So like, he didn't say anything. All he said was just like, get out.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, all right. That was, yeah, whatever. So then, he lets me go, and I get home. Once I get home, but after he let me go, I don't remember anything else. All I remember is me being in my driveway. So then I like.
Wait. Was this when you were living by here?
Yeah. Right at like 10 minutes from me.
Yeah.
Like back in,
by 107, by Reagan.
Let's not tell people where I live.
Next to Reagan? Corner house.
1117. No, kidding. But yeah, so I don't remember anything. Like, I almost shit myself that day. But then I remember anything until the next day. The next day I look at my phone and I have like 5 people texting me and 4 Snapchats. So I open it, I'm like, what's going on? Apparently I texted one of my friends, or like a video. I sent him a Snapchat of a video with the top halfway down in my Miata, and I'm saying I'm driving drunk. I don't remember that at all. And it was just like crazy. And after that, I'm like, okay, guys, I'm not drinking. And then 2 weeks later, I go get drunk again. But no, that was the crazy part.
Nah, dude. You said blacking out, and I just remember the first night I ever blacked out.
What?
Life in Color, Puerto Rico. I'm pretty sure it was 2016. Was it 2016 or 2017? I don't remember.
17, you were here.
17, I graduated here. Yeah, it's 2016. It was my buddy Omar's birthday. We were staying at El Caribe Hilton in San Juan, Puerto Rico. He rented out like 3 or 4 rooms. So we were all just staying in the hotel. The girls had their own room. The guys had their own room. His mom had a room.
Okay.
And her friends had a room. And, dude, fuck. You can ask Kiana, Omar, Ricardo, or Meliana, or Christian.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, those are the people I was with.
Obviously.
I had down an entire 6-pack of Corona by myself.
Corona.
An entire bottle of Zombie by myself.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's what fucked me.
Oh, I just remembered the story. Okay,
and then an entire bottle of Jack Daniels by myself. The last thing I remember was walking into like...
How big of a bottle, though?
The big bottle that they sell at the hotel. It was like $60.
How did you drink that all by yourself?
How did I drink that and not get a hangover the next day? I don't know.
Okay, I doubt you didn't get a hangover the next day.
You can ask anyone there. I woke up at 7 a.m. like a fucking champion, and I went to take my ASAT. My ACT. That.
I was like ASAT.
No, because there's the
ASAT.
SAT and then there's the ACT back home.
ACT.
So I went to take the ACT right after that.
What did you get on your ACT?
On my ACT, dude, I don't remember. I think I only got like 20 or something. I think 25 was the highest one. My mom was like...
ACT is out of 32.
Is it out of 30? I don't know, dude. I know I didn't do that well because of the whole drunk thing. Like I woke up.
26.
I woke up and
26.
I was still drunk when I woke up. My mom like looked at me in the face. She's like, "Are you ready to take this test?" I looked at her. I'm like, "I don't know, man." So, bro, like, so the last thing I remember was me finishing the bottle in the line, and I just go like, "Yo, who the fuck wants the last shot?" And a couple of girls went, "Yo, me." And I'm like, you know what? Fuck, I'm just gonna drink it myself. And I just like slammed the bottle in the ground, and I walked in there with a kiss me at life in color sign.
Oh God.
It actually worked for the most part, and then the alcohol started slowly like elevating and
Did you
elevating.
have consent?
Yes, I asked him before. I would walk up and be like, "Yo, kiss me," and then
Did a dude kiss you?
no, actually a tranny actually gave me a kiss in the cheek, which is pretty funny.
Cheek.
It was the cheek. I had the fucking like mark like right here.
Yeah, you kept that, didn't you? I bet you did. You nasty. I mean, I have nothing against transgenders, but you nasty.
Point is, dude, at one point I get
Kiss the
lost
dude.
from my friends,
Okay.
and the sign is all fucked up, and I'm just texting like in the group chat. I'm like, "Kiana, help me!
Instead
Omar!"
of kiss me, it says is me.
No, it says, "Kiana, Omar, help me! I'm by the bathrooms." And then I literally just like put down my phone, and I go, "Jesus, take the wheel." This is the last thing I remember.
Call Kiana. I want to hear this.
I'll call her right now. Dude, and then there's a picture in Stefan's Instagram
Yeah.
where I'm like whispering something into his ear. You can just see how. Yo, Kiana, me and Louie are in the middle of recording the podcast right now, and I'm talking about life in color.
Oh.
She just goes,
Oh God.
right.
Oh my god, I got so many flashbacks.
Yo, so I was just telling Louis how I kept texting you
Stop
like,
playing
"Yo,
footsie.
I'm lost. I need help. I'm by the bathrooms."
I'm at the front stage. I'm like
Why are you moving so fast?
Dude,
I'm in the porta potties.
I was
I'm
all
on
over the
stage.
place, bro. All I remember,
God.
the only thing I remember in the group chat other than that was Kiana like keeping count of how many people I kissed.
Kiana, how many guys did he kiss?
one guy.
It was in the cheek though.
Was it on the cheek?
Oh! Come on, don't lie. It was in the cheek.
He's like, Kiana, all right, bye. We're not talking. Hey, you heard it here first. Carlos kissed a guy.
I never kissed a guy and kissed me
She
in the
just
cheek.
confirmed
He
it.
kissed me in the cheek.
Still kissed.
I mean, I've kissed Melvin in the
Awkward.
cheek before. I've kissed you in the cheek before.
I think I still have a picture of you messed up with your sign saying "kiss me."
You have a picture of that?
I think so.
Oh, you have to send me that. She has a picture of me all fucked up with a kiss me sign.
Oh, that's gonna be our background. That's gonna be the new background of the Backstreet Boys.
Nah, dude. But then I just remember at one point I'm just there like it was like 5 a.m. and I sobered up a little bit because I jumped in the pool in the hot tub.
God.
And then I woke up the next day at 7 a.m. still drunk and took my ACT.
Okay, let me ask her, Kiana.
Yeah.
Did he or did he not have a full bottle of Jack?
Oh, yeah, he did in the hotel before we got there.
But I finished it there. I was drinking it in the
my
car.
God.
You started it at the hotel, finished it while we were in line.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. And then that was the first night I've ever blacked out. So I went to go see Marshmallow.
That was the only place you blacked out?
No, that was the first time I ever
okay.
blacked out.
Okay, because we were about to bring up your birthday.
Oh, fuck you, dude. All right, Kiana, I'll let you go. Thank you.
Thank you, Kiana.
Podcast.
Thank you. You're the best. Bye.
Really getting into my birthday. Wait, before I do that, do you consider yourself an alcoholic?
No, alcoholics go to AA.
I kind of do, but I don't see it as a problem.
I know.
It's a solution.
Exactly. So
How long have you been drinking?
Legally?
No.
I mean, I started drinking, I believe, at like 12.
I had my
Like
first
my
beer.
first- no,
I had my first. I've sipped a beer before, but like I had my first beer, like a whole beer, at 13.
Yeah, I don't like beer. I had my so the first time I ever drank was with my boy Marwan. My parents were out. They went. I believe it was. They went. I think it was like to some type of convention with my sister because she was like doing political science. That was creepy.
I'm just gonna put in the subtitles. So you staring at Noemi because she touched something.
But it was me and my boy Marwan. We were really close. Shout out to Marwan if you see this, bro. I miss you. He brought Jaeger, and that was the first time I ever drank Jaeger, ever, like alcohol in general. And this is why I hate Jaeger. So he brings it over.
Dude, you don't like Jaeger at all.
I don't know. So he brings Jaeger over, and he's like, "Yo, let's do it." I'm like, "All right." So I thought it was like a normal, because he said he was sweet, and I'm into like sweet drinks. So he's like, "It's sweet." I'm like, "Okay." So I just take the bottle, and I'm like, "Fuck it," you know? Good. Start fucking chugging it, and with that,
No,
that's all that's all I remember. Like he tells me that I got up and started cleaning and things like that, but like I don't remember any of it.
You started cleaning?
I started cleaning up the mess because I told him like, "Yo, like my parents are gonna come," and he's like, "Bro, they're like 4 days away from coming back. We clean it tomorrow." But I was like so paranoid because I've never been drunk before. I've never realized it, but that was the first time I ever blacked out at fucking like probably 15 or 16. But that was the first time ever tasting Jaeger. So Jaeger I don't drink. Beer
I like Fireball. I don't like Jaeger.
Fuck both.
Fuck Fireball?
I don't like Fireball. I don't like it. If it's mixed with the rum chata, yes. I'll do like a cinnamon toast crunch shot, but I don't drink Fireball. Fireball to me is like big red gum, and I hate cinnamon gum.
I'm putting something in there. That's why I'm like pointing at it. You'll find out later.
Okay. So yeah, let's wrap it up with your birthday.
Okay.
Do you want me to do my version of it first, and then you can get into how plastered you got?
Before that, for those of you that know,
How about this? Before you start, talk about how your day started, and then I'll talk about when I picked you up.
well, before we start, we get into this very
Delicate subject.
delicate and like rough night, cause damn, bro. Okay, so for those of you who know, I turned 21 February 8th of this year.
Yeah.
It was a big day. Whatever. I woke up. The first thing I did was drink a beer. I drank a beer with my dad. Whatever. For lunch, we were going to go to Dragonfly.
Fireball. For lunch, Fireball.
No, for lunch we went to Dragonfly, and before that they were prepping our table, so we go across the street to Booyah.
Where?
Booyah.
Booyah?
Yeah, Booyah.
What Booyah?
The Spanish place by Pisco Nazca and Dragonfly.
Oh, okay.
So my dad loves going there.
I bet he does.
Yeah, no, he's friends with all the bartenders and shit. So my dad orders me whiskey.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dad for... I'll get into that later. Go for it.
And then... No, first I had a Zacapa. Yeah, first I had a Zacapa on a Big Rock. No Coke, just a little lime. I drank that, and then the guy comes over. He goes, "Oh, what do you usually like to drink?"
Nothing. I'm just...
And I'm like, "Dude, honestly, I love whiskey."
Oh, God.
And he goes, "Oh, what whiskey do you like?" I'm like, "Honestly, I'm just trying out different whiskeys right now."
Mm-hmm.
So I forgot which one he brings me, bro. He brings me this really nice whiskey, and he's like, "Here, this is on the house. Happy birthday."
Well, what?
It was
Did he bring,
some,
like the bottle or anything? What is
yeah, it was like some top shelf shit. It's usually what my dad drinks.
Like a Glenlivet?
Yeah, Glenlivet 18, I think it was.
Or Macallan 18?
No, it was Glenlivet. Definitely.
Okay, anyway.
Anyway, I don't really know which one it was. So that's already I've drank three things.
Drank, not drinked. Drink.
I drank 3 things so far.
Okay.
At the sushi sake at the Dragonfly, our server
Okay.
Was my manager when I used to work there.
Okay.
So he fucking loves me. And he's like, yo, my dude, happy birthday. I heard that they were doing a birthday thing. Now that I see you, I know it's you. I just want to wish you a happy birthday, man. Finally, you're fucking 21. Now I can give you free drinks.
Yeah.
So he brings me another some Japanese whiskey. It's like $30 a glass, and he gave it to me for free.
Yeah, well, of course.
So I had one, and then I ordered another one, but obviously I had to pay for that one.
Yeah.
So I'm already like 4 drinks or beer in. Yeah. So by the time you come pick me up, I'm already lit as fuck. I'm already like, I'm vibing. I'm happy.
Is this where I step in? Is this where I step in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Louis picks me up with the boy.
Ah.
Oh my god.
Let's start at the very beginning.
How about you step in where I start blacking out?
No. I'm gonna step in when I pick your ass up.
All right.
So then we already had this planned out. I told him I'll take him out for his birthday, you know, everything. And his brother was there at the time, Diego.
Yeah.
So, long story short, it was me, my cousin, George, you, and Diego. So I pick up George first, wait for my cousin because he's a princess. Picked you up with Diego, and then we picked up my cousin. So we went from wanting to go to it was 11. We were going to go to 11 and then realized that your brother wasn't going to get in. So then we ended up having to get one of George's connects to go to
Centro. But Centro was garbage.
Centro was shit-facing, disgusting.
Yeah.
We had one tequila shot. The birthday boy decided to pay for a tequila shot. And that was the worst decision he ever made because that tequila was
honestly,
watered down.
And it was nasty.
Like, I've tasted tequila before. And
It was nasty.
I was like, as a bartender, you know when tequila is good or if it's disgusting. That tequila was either like beyond expired or they like mixed it with some rubbing alcohol.
I really think they mixed it with something. Like I
That
know
was
because I've
disgusting.
worked at restaurants and I was a drink runner at Topgolf, so
So you
tasted
tasted their drinks.
Of course, no, bro. Like I've tasted a lot of drinks, so
But-
I know what.
Yeah, so then we get that shot, and after that shot, everyone's mood changed. Everyone was
Yeah.
either like,
Oh, by the
happy-
way, before that shot, I had 2 rum and cokes and a beer.
Well,
Actually, 2 beers and 2 rum and cokes.
Yeah, well, now we're keeping count of how much the birthday boy had to drink. So then we do all that, we take the shot, and that was like the turning point. After that, we're like, okay, this place is disgusting. We have like 3 guys grinding on you and my cousin, which was like weird.
Yeah,
That-
it really was. Like we were just there, and then
They were just like, they popped out of nowhere, and like we were like celebrating, and we were like, oh, it's his birthday, and the guys, instead of like bringing a chick, the guys started grinding on him. I'm like, yeah, it's time to go.
I'm like, what the fuck you doing, boy? And I looked at Louis. I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of here.
So then we tried to get rid of Diego.
Oh yeah, dude, you guys are dicks for that.
Bro, it
Yeah,
was bad
yeah,
necessary.
I know,
He
I know.
almost lost a fake ID. Anyway, sorry,
Yeah.
Diego. But
Sorry,
not
bro,
really.
but you kind of fucked up on that one.
But not really. So then
By
we
that
go
point-
to shots.
No, but here's the thing: we weren't going to shots.
No, we just
We
had-
were
hold
walking
on.
back to the car. Oh, cut. All right.
Keep your hand there. What'd you do?
Okay, go.
What? Okay.
So we were walking back to the car, and then that's when one of the girls that works there
Yes.
comes to me and goes, "Hey, if you guys come
Well, no,
now,
no, we
we'll
weren't
give
going
you
to the
free
car.
shots."
We weren't going to the car. We were just gonna walk down to see what places we can get into.
Oh
Shots.
yeah, that's right.
So that's when we were walking, and then I was like
the girl comes up to us.
screaming out like, "Oh, Carlos' birthday!" And then my cousin started talking to the girl, and she was like, "Oh, I can get you guys in for free because it's your birthday." So I'm like, "All right, whatever."
Not just for that, and she would give us free
Free
shots.
shots.
That's
So
where we
we-
met Bubbles. Bubbles.
So we get into shots, and we have the free shot. I decide to splurge out on Carlos. We started having more shots.
And more shots.
And more shots.
And
And
more
then
shots. Bubbles kept giving me
start
shots.
giving him shots.
But not just that. She would like.
Hey, shout out to shots. Shout
Yo,
out
for
to
real.
Shots.
Like I'm
Shots
so,
has good shots. Like they had the Harley Quinn, the Joker, like all the Marvel stuff and DC
Any
stuff.
shot that you can think of, don't make it.
That was actually like the Harley Quinn shot. I'm
That
a
was
huge Harley Quinn fan,
dude,
and
that
that
was-
shot was good.
That was really good.
So anyway, not to get off the subject and get you off the fucking hot seat. So we started drinking,
hot
and
in
like
here?
having fun, and I'm like, fuck it, you know, it's his birthday. He's finally 21. I'm gonna grab him a table. So I pay for a table. We get him. It was 2 bottles and like the seating and everything. So we started going. And yeah, and we got a hookah, and then all paid for, and like, you know, happy birthday to you and stuff like that.
And then the girl.
And then he disappears. He's like, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. 20 minutes in, after like dancing and everything and stuff like that, I don't see him. And I'm like, yo, where did Carlos go?
I was doing
he went
more
to the
shots
bathroom.
with Bubbles.
He went to apparently he went to go get more shots, or like she gave him more shots on the way back from the bathroom.
No, she gave me more shots on the way to the bathroom and on the way back from the bathroom.
Whatever, you got more shots.
Yeah, but she wouldn't give me just one.
Yeah,
She gave me 2.
Oh, of course. We took care of her. So then he comes out, and all I see is a body or like a security guard
Behind me.
behind him. And I'm like, the fuck did he do? So the security guard the bouncer looks at him, and he's just nonchalant. Like, he's just walking like up the steps to go to the table. And I'm like, oh, shit. So the bouncer looks at me because he's not paying attention. He's like, yo, him out. And I'm like, oh, great.
Yeah, so then I'm coming down, and the last thing I remember really is the bouncer tapping me on my shoulder as I'm coming down the stairs.
Yeah.
And he goes, yo, dog, happy birthday, but you gotta go, man. And I literally looked at him, and I'm like, all right, man, I don't care.
And at that point, I'm like, okay, you know, it's time to end the night. You know,
Yeah.
happy birthday and all, but this kid is going to, like, throw up.
Yeah.
So then I
You know what's
round
funny,
everyone
though?
up. No, we're getting to this part.
What part?
The best part.
When I threw up in the car?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
So then I round up everybody. I'm not even drunk. Or, like, I had a couple shots, but, like, you know, I was taking care of them. So I round everyone up. He gets out, and I lose him outside, and then I find him again. So then I'm like, okay, I'm going to go get the car and pick everyone up. So I get the car, and we lose George, because George is like, I'm going to stay with my boys, but then he decides to come with us. So then your paranoid-ass brother was like, oh, no, let's not do this. We need to go home. I'm like, bro, shut up. So then we decide to take you home, and at this point, you're like in outer space.
Yeah.
You don't know where you are. You don't know what's going on, or like,
From that point on, I was told what happened.
yeah. So then,
I found out something interesting that you might not know about that night. I'll tell you after you're done.
what? Some guy touched your pee-pee?
No.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised, Mr. Kissing a guy.
They didn't kiss a guy. He kissed me on the cheek, dude.
So
Come
then-
on.
So then we pick you up, and then we drive. I knew for a fact you were gonna throw up. So then I had George sit in the middle, and George was like, yo, if he throws up or anything, I'll direct his face out the window.
Which he didn't.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He actually tried to, but your ass was just bleh. So then I'm driving slow so I can get out of Wynwood, and then all I hear is Louis, pull over, Louis, pull over. As soon as I'm pulling over, I have the car in fucking park. George opens the door, and all I hear is bleh. I look back, and I'm like, I hope it's not the car. The car I just got 3 days prior to his birthday. And I look down in the back passenger. I look down and throw up with noodles and sushi and what other concoction you had was where you were sitting.
Yeah, I had
And then we sobered you
noodles.
up somehow, even though you were like a fucking beached whale. We sobered you up, got you in an Uber, because I had to clean the car, and that shit stink. We got you an Uber and got you sent home. Then I dropped off George, and we went home. The next day, no, I'm sorry I threw up in your car.
Yes, I did.
You
I said I'm sorry
you
after
said-
you told me that I threw up in the car.
Yeah, because you didn't know you threw up in the car.
Of course, if I fucking blacked out, I'm not gonna remember. Like, oh
Oh.
my god, I just remember something from last night that I was completely unconscious for. I was not there, Louis.
Fuck you. That car was new. But yeah, no. I mean, I hold no grudges against it.
No.
It was a pretty chill night. We all had fun, and yeah.
You wanna know something else that you missed out on that night?
What?
So I left my keys in your car.
Yeah.
So my brother, being the little idiot that he is, instead of fucking
I
calling
left
my
that part out.
dad,
I didn't know you wanted to put that.
calling my dad like a fucking normal person and be like, yo, yeah, he's fucked up. My dad's gonna be cool with it. It's my fucking birthday. Yo, he's fucked up. Can you open the door?
Yeah.
No, this fucking idiot
Goes to the neighbors.
starts calling Louis, and he's like, yo, can you come over and bring the keys? Like, no, bro.
Yeah.
Like, chill
When
out.
he told me that, I was in Kendall. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah,
just
like,
knock on the door.
Like, I was gone, and I would have understand if you weren't gonna come, because
It's
you
not
were
even
far
that.
as
It was
fuck.
common sense. But like I said, your brother was paranoid from the start.
No, I know, but here's the fucked up part. This kid goes to the front neighbor's house, which is his little rapper friend, and they smoke together sometimes. So he goes.
So there's drugs.
He goes to cap from him,
Okay.
and they fucking leave me outside like this. And I know I'm like this because there's a fucking picture of me like this,
Oh.
like sleeping. Next thing I know, I wake up, I'm in my bed, I'm still in my clothes, I'm sweaty because he forgot to fucking turn the AC down because these fucking Italians sleep with no AC. Yeah, fuck you, Noemi, I'm looking right at you. And
Noemi is sitting right there.
Yeah,
she's
she's
our
sitting right
camera
there.
support for today.
And yeah, dude, I wake up the next morning and I'm like, yo, what the fuck happened? He goes, yo, do I have a story for you?
I was waiting for your ass to wake up and text me.
Dude, I woke up like at 1 or 2 p.m. I woke up late as fuck.
Yeah, I know. I know. Oh, I know.
Hey, come on, dude. To give you credit, you were the first person I texted.
Yeah,
and you didn't
I
pick
was
up.
like, is this boy alive? Like, I have your keys. Where did you sleep? But that's like how I knew your brother was retarded. But anyway, guys, hope you liked the stories today. I know we didn't cover sex that much. We're not going to.
I mean, I'll cover one part. I remember one time I almost got caught by a security guard at the movie theaters. That was pretty funny. I was butt-ass naked in the back seat, and the girl jumps over. She's still wearing her shirt, but no pants. So she just jumps over, lowers the window up to like here. She goes, hi. He goes, hey, you. I'm sorry, man. Like trying to like flex and flirt. Sorry, cutie, but you gotta move. And she
Well,
goes,
that's
oh my
all
God,
for
I'm sorry.
today,
I'm just waiting for my boyfriend.
Okay, so that was a quick story. I'm not going to dive into that. That's for another episode sometime, or probably some other stories when things intertwine. But hope you guys liked the video. Please subscribe, like, and
Yeah, guys,
as
only about, like-
always, bitch, I'm finishing. Like, subscribe, and always leave us comments because we do like your comments. They mean the world to us. And
It really does.
yeah, see y'all next week. We're out.
About 80% of you aren't subscribed. That's kind of fucked up.
Well, I mean, they're going to subscribe.
Like, what do you think we should talk about next week?
Next week, let's do conspiracy theories. I'm not for conspiracy.
Dude, I'm fucking down.
Why are you still talking to the camera? Just can I don't know.
What the fuck?
Bro, you didn't hear about his birthday?